Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Personal Picks. We're back with some more Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice, and we're about to question the crazy lady.
The crazy clown. Yeah, I visited the dressing room during that time to make a courtesy call after my act. Shisho and Owen were in there, but they were both snoring up a storm. I saw the note Shisho left, and so I just left. Didn't want to disturb him, you know. The perfume Owen smelled must have been left over from when I visited.
Why did you change her outfit?
Because I thought it would be funny.
Why didn't you do this sooner?
Hey, if we're going full clown mode, we might as well go full clown mode.
So Gara's saying she went into the dressing room, but then left right away.
Oh crap, I forgot. Hold on, I need a cup of coffee for this. This is rough on my throat. Don't take her up on her word.
Come on, do you really think I would? I'm just trying to figure out how to get her to talk about what really happened.
Now then, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Alright. There is one statement you can press on this badge.
Hold it! So you admit that the scent Owen smelled when you witnessed the crime was from your perfume?
Yeah, sure, why not? All it proves is I was in the dressing room anyway.
That's big, actually.
It don't do a thing to prove I killed Shisho.
That is correct in colloquial terms.
Yeah, I know. I just had to.
It was, yeah, it threw you off. I get it.
I had to do the.
Yeah.
That may be true, but...
Bucky's the one who bumped off Shisho.
So Gara is insisting that she visited the dressing room before Master Tornado was killed.
So it would seem. But if you keep on her, she may slip under the pressure.
Sounds like a plan.
That wasn't the statement.
Yeah, I get it.
You were close to it.
I wish I could see what was on that card inside the box.
I have room on my open news item.
Yeah, no worship.
Where did you find your master's note?
I don't know. Can't remember.
Did you notice anything else unusual or out of place in the room?
Well, there was the sake and the half-eaten maju on the table. But I didn't see anything else out of place or whatever in the room, though.
Oh, is that a fact?
Of course it is. What do you think?
And you didn't change anything around while you were in while you were in there. I see where this is going.
I didn't do anything. Look, I'm telling you. I didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room.
Your boldness, I request that Giro's last statement be added to her testimony.
Simon? What's a statement like that going to do for us?
Just play along and you'll see soon enough.
I have no problem with adding that to the testimony, but how about you, Miss Sykes?
I have no problem with it either, Your Honor. What is Simon thinking?
I didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room.
Uh-huh. The TV would like words with you.
It's actually more simple than that.
Oh.
If she didn't touch anything, then how did the cards get rearranged?
Oh, yeah.
Gary, you said that you didn't notice anything odd or unusual near your master. You also said you didn't touch anything in the dressing room.
That's right. What about it?
Then I wonder who left that dying message with the Karuta cards.
What are you going on about? It had to have been that Bucky.
Sorry, but that's not possible. Because only 3 people knew of Uendo's personalities. Uendo, the master, and you.
If Bucky had left that Karuta message, he wouldn't have spelled out Owen. He would have spelled out Uendo.
What it boils down to is this. As a member of the Tornado School, you, Garu Tornado, are the only one who could have left that dying message. And as the person who left that message, it's clear that you are Master Tornado's killer.
Will you ever quit your yapping?
That's a very durable balloon.
Objection. You are like wretches clinging to the spider thread of salvation. Allow me to cut that holy thread from the heavens and bring you back down to earth.
I get the reference. It's the same reference that, crap.
It's that
the ancient sister.
Yeah, it's that Buddha story about the thief who Buddha gave a chance to.
Yeah, it's the same story as the ancient cistern telling you in Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
Would you quit putting in whenever things start to go my way?
That's kind of his job.
Silence, child. Playtime is over.
What did you just say?
As the witness stated, she went into the dressing room and soon came back out again. But the victim's note was not the only reason she left with such haste. There was another reason that compelled Gyaru to leave at once. Gyaru, would you please relate said reason to the court?
There was a reason why Gyaru had to leave the dressing room?
Well, I didn't want to show you this, but I guess I got no choice. Keep your eyes peeled, because here it comes.
Your hand is all swollen and red. What happened, Gyaru?
If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat.
What?
Wait, but doesn't that kind of implicate you?
Yeah.
Allergic reactions to buckwheat can vary, though they're usually on the severe side.
I believe I can actually have buckwheat.
Really? That's the only one that really wouldn't affect you?
I think, if I remember my study correctly, because I'm only reactive to wheat, rye, and barley.
With Taifu Tornado making soba noodles in his dressing room, Gyaru is lucky to still be alive, considering all the soba flour that was swirling in the air. Good thing I left pretty quick. I managed to escape with just a mild reaction. But I touched Shisho as he was being carried away, and look at what it did to my poor hands. There must have been soba broth on his clothes or something. If I'd inhaled any of that soba flour, I'd have had a seizure, and it'd be good night Gyaru. I never could have stayed in that dressing room for very long. Well, what if the murder didn't happen in this
Yeah.
Person allergic to buckwheat couldn't be in a room with soba flour in the air. And certainly couldn't use soba dough as a murder weapon either.
Also, I'd just like to argue they're treating allergies as like the worst possible thing, but allergies can vary a lot.
Yeah, but in this case, if it's a thing,
Yeah.
very threatening, that would prove a problem.
Absolutely, but like her just showing a rash doesn't prove that it would kill her.
No, but she's proving that it does have an effect on her.
It does, yeah.
And like she's saying, like, thank goodness it wasn't worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't good.
You knew it would come to this, didn't you? That's why you never mentioned her allergy.
As if I would do anything so underhanded.
Am I doing this voice correctly? I feel like I'm off a little today.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. I was simply trying to protect the privacy of this witness. I'm sick of all these accusations. Why don't I just testify to get it all out in the open, yeah?
I mean, it advances the story, so yeah.
Gyaru's buckwheat allergy. If I come into the slightest contact with buckwheat, I get an allergic reaction. And with that much soba flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me. Look at my hand! Just touching Shisho's body caused this much damage. There must have been soba broth on his clothes. So I never could have committed that murder in the dressing room. Yeah.
Well, according to Aiden, yes, you're correct.
Yeah, you're right. You couldn't have done it in the dressing room. Although I don't know. I might be jumping to conclusions. Who knows?
I still can't believe it. Nobody told me she had a soba allergy.
Yeah, next time maybe not say that out loud. That way I wouldn't know.
Who knows? Maybe has nothing to do with anything.
Did you know, Simon?
Doesn't look like I knew. Protect the privacy of the witness, my foot. What a dirty trick.
Now what do we do?
There's only one thing to do. Put Prosecutor Sadmonk to shame with your cross-examination.
Right. No matter how small, I'll find us an opening and break her testimony down.
No job too big, no job too small. Ninja handyman, always on call. He gets what I'm referencing. All right, so what do you do with a situation like this?
Probe.
Mm-hmm. Probe as much as you can.
You're not lying about the sober allergy of yours, right?
Of course not. I swear on the grave of my father up in heaven. I can even get you a doctor's certificate if you want.
She seems to be telling the truth.
I've had this allergy for as long as I can remember, but I never dreamt in a million years it would clear me of murder. And you'll come out of this smelling like a delicate buckwheat flour to boot. Well said, Your Honor. Blah, 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 would have literally killed me.
Good?
I'll give you that there was quite a bit of flour scattered about in that dressing room. But you waited to pay your respects to your master regardless, right?
Yeah, but like I said, it came right back out. I mean, the soda-making tools were right there. You better believe I was careful not to breathe any of it in.
But you still could have committed this crime if you held your breath while doing it.
Don't be ridiculous. I would have suffocated to death before Shisho did.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Jeez, get a grip, will you?
I would have suffocated before she should. Did she know he died of suffocation?
We've been talking about it the whole time.
Okay.
That's the assumption, right? And it is in his autopsy.
Maybe there's a twist here. Like you're actually allergic to dogs and not soba.
Twisty twist twist!
What's the twist? You kidding? Bring my little Jugamoo. I almost misread that. I'm sorry.
Jugamoo.
I'm reading from a script, you see. Bring my little Jugamoo in here. I'll hug and squeeze it like there's no tomorrow. I'm telling you, I have a genuine, honest-to-goodness soba allergy. Defense. The witness clearly has an authentic allergy to buckwheat. Any further deliberation on the matter would be meaningless, pointless, worthless. You heard the man, lawyer girl.
Alright, fine. I was just starting to think the same thing myself. Doesn't mean I have to like it, though.
I probably got this allergic reaction on my hand here because I touched Shisho.
No, it's because you touched dough.
There must have been soba broth on his clothes.
I see what you're getting at.
Hold it!
If go ahead, sorry.
I have a question about that, actually.
Yeah, because if she smothered him with the dough, then she would have gotten a reaction then too.
Maybe, yeah.
If you're allergic to soba, does that mean you're allergic to the noodle broth, too?
Yes, that's what cross-contamination is.
Well, the buckwheat from the noodles can dissolve into the broth, so duh. Touching soda broth can be just as deadly for me. Don't you know anything? What an amateur!
Wow, I feel called out all of a sudden.
I'm sorry. Do I look like a doctor to you?
Look! Anything that has soba in it, or anything that has touched soba, is like poison to me.
Yep,
So I never could have committed the murder in the dressing room.
reaching to the choir, honey.
So, I just want to cover all of my bases, but... Could the murder have possibly occurred somewhere other than the dressing room?
Oh no. Face screaming in chat.
Objection.
Okay.
That is out of the question. By even asking, you show your complete disregard for all we have discussed until now.
Oh, shut up, you third wheel.
Yes, I have to agree. The defense can't go around suggesting new premises without basis. That's what we do all the time, Judge. You shut up. What do you know? Unfortunately for you, Shisho didn't take a single step from his dressing room around the time of the murder.
Well, that is unfortunate for everyone.
Toss pins and needles at the clown. Yeah.
Judge, I don't appreciate your playing dumb routine when it's like insulting my intelligence. So could you please not play dumb? Hieru could not have possibly committed this crime in a room where soba was being made. Finally, the time has come for the last rites of the victim to begin.
Nerd. What would Mr. Wright do at a time like this?
Oh, are you going to do it?
Oh right. Bullshit his way out of a bad situation.
Buckets, there's only one thing to do.
What are you smiling about? Has the pressure overwhelmed you?
Nope. It's just, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
I see. You have no rebuttal, and so the only thing left for you is to smile.
Pop her, set her ablaze, bonk her with a mallet. Okay.
You don't think I get bonked by a mallet all the time?
You already read this?
Yeah, I read that. Oh, oh, she did the Ojo-sama laugh. Ooh!
That's where you're wrong. I do have a rebuttal. Turn your thinking around, Athena. Don't try to figure out how Garu, who is allergic to soba, could commit the crime. Figure out how Garu could be in that room and not have an allergic reaction instead.
Let me rest. Maybe if I were a lump of regular flour dough for udon noodles. But I'm fresh like my soba, and you don't let soba dough rest. It's all about the three freshes. Grind the buckwheat seeds fresh, cut the dough fresh, boil the noodles fresh. Hold on. Wait a minute.
He's blacked out.
Of course. That gives meaning, a whole new meaning to that.
Ah.
He was talking about noodles, not sleeping.
Yeah.
Mmm. Allow me to read it.
Sorry.
Resting. Do not disturb.
Yes, the dough is resting.
Yeah. Yes, that's the note I saw.
After reading that, who would have think Shisho was napping? If you must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat. It wasn't buckwheat.
Mon Dieu! What if that certain piece of evidence doesn't mean what we think it means? If that's the case, I might be able to prove that Gero could have committed this crime.
No matter how hard you search your mind, you cannot overturn facts. Well, Miss Sykes, if you have no further objections, I'll hand down my ruling.
True, I can't overturn facts, but what if we got our facts about a piece of evidence wrong?
Got our facts wrong? What are you talking about now? And which piece of evidence do you mean, Miss Sykes? Please point it out to this court.
This evidence proves that Gero could have killed her master, even with her soba allergy.
Take that!
It's Master Tornado's note.
The note? Preposterous. What possible connection could there be between the witness's allergy and that note?
The answer lies in the true meaning of this note.
Its true meaning?
This note does not mean I am resting, do not disturb, as we had assumed. But rather, it actually means this doe is resting, do not disturb it.
Wait a minute, Athena. That doesn't make any sense.
You're right, it doesn't. After all, as Bucky told us many a time, you don't let Soba doe rest.
What's all this jibber-jabber got to do with anything?
This is it, the home stretch. This note and Mr. Wright's words have led me to the conclusion that Master Tornado was...
Making udon noodles.
The victim, Typhoon Tornado, was not making buckwheat noodles. He was making ordinary udon noodles instead.
Oh, Kunka!
That layer of flour in the dressing room wasn't soba flour, plain old wheat flour for udon. So actually, it was totally possible for Gero to be in that room and kill her master.
Looks like she ate gum.
Yeah. What? What if that's true? It changes everything.
Your Honor, the defense requests that the flour in the room be tested immediately.
Objection.
Why would you object to that?
But soba noodles were found in the bowl, and Gyeru did have a reaction on her hand. How do you explain those things?
Well...
Even were it udon flour instead of soba, you still cannot prove Gyeru committed the crime.
Don't lose your nerve now. Keep charging forward or you'll feel my blade at your back.
Enough of this already! I got it! Talk about pressure. Alright, Athena. Take a deep breath and go over everything again.
I knew it! I knew she was gonna have it! Yes! It's the first time we have it without Phoenix, isn't it?
No, Athena had one in Dual Destinies.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I'm going to revisual...
That was an accidental button press. Let me...
Press Y.
Thank you.
I'm going to revisualize the case from start to finish. I have to find conclusive evidence that Gero committed this murder.
You're not gonna read that?
What was Master Tornado making in his dressing room?
Soba. Wait, no, not soba.
No, it couldn't have been soba. If it
No. It's fine. Here, yeah, sorry. This is my bad. Did it remove it too? No. Udon. That was my bad.
I was about to say, what did we just establish?
Yeah.
By my logic, Master Tornado must have been making udon noodles in his dressing room, but something at the time scene indicates otherwise. What was found in the bowl on the table?
Soba.
There was soba in the bowl. Even though the master wasn't making soba noodles were found at the scene. So that means the noodles had to have come from somewhere. soba noodles in the bowl on the table come from?
Mr. Sobastock.
Mm-hmm.
Soba was from the master soba shop. Soba noodles found at the scene were from the master's stock of uncooked noodles. But then why would the culprit go out of her way to cook that soda and put it in the bowl? Why did the culprit cook the soba noodles and put it in the bowl?
To hide the udon.
Culprit wants to condo. Soba was found at the scene, so that means that the culprit must have taken the udon with her to hide it. But why did the culprit take the udon away and hide it? It must have been because she...
Killed her. No. Killed him with the udon dough.
Has a grudge against Udon.
Her weapon was udon dough.
And I know where it is.
That's it. The udon dough was the real weapon used to kill Typhoon Tornado. And the reason why no weapon was found is because Garu got rid of the dough somehow.
Yeah, I can tell you right now because I figured it out last stream.
Yep.
She fed it to the dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys picked up on that.
Saika and I were talking about it on the way back. I mentioned where it was like, you know what he said about the whole, like, she hid the murder weapon was the dough that she fed to her dog? It's like, he got it spot on. Mm-hmm.
The real murder weapon was the udon dough the victim made. If we can find this dough, that'll prove my theory correct. And undeniably prove Garu's guilt.
Objection.
Even if we could find this dough, what makes you think that it would prove she is the one?
Recall Owen's eyewitness testimony, Prosecutor Sanmari.
The udon dough would have blood on it.
If the injury on Garu's forehead was caused by the victim's knife, then Garu's blood must have dripped down onto the dough used as the murder weapon. That would make the dough pretty conclusive evidence, wouldn't you agree?
Ah, but where is this conclusive evidence? Let us hear your theory on where this murder weapon is.
Well, it's... If I can't find the answer in the evidence I have on hand, we'll lose this trial. So how did Garu get rid of the udon dough? Think, Athena. What do I have that points to suspicious behavior on Garu's part?
Well, while she was feeding the dog,
Now
she was
then-
constantly looking in the direction of the murder.
Now then, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. Where is the real murder weapon hidden?
Nice blocking you did there. I assume you have the bite to back it up. He already knew. He
Maybe.
picked up on it.
Or he's saying something in such a way that would lead the person, like that would, like, kind of give you a hint of what to look for.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If he wouldn't have done that if he doesn't already know the answer.
Yeah.
Stop distracting me, especially not now.
Yeah, because she's already distracted everyone.
This piece of evidence can point us to the location of the hidden murder weapon.
Where is dog stuff? This? This is the only
Look-
thing that points in that direction.
Look through everything. And if you can zoom in on something, do so. Don't be quick to judge something from the first page only.
It has to be this.
Are you sure about that?
Because it has the
you
doghouse.
You skimmed through something very quickly that you really should take a closer look at.
Oh, not that.
How many pages is that?
What? Oh,
Simon's statement is 3 pages long.
oopsie. Okay. Sorry. Present art.
Garu?
Huh? What is it? I'm just an innocent girl. I don't know anything about a murder.
Oh, jeez, I have heard that statement before.
Stop that cute act in your balloon hat.
How did you make another sword so quickly?
Shh.
Garu got rid of the dough she used to kill Master Tornado in a bold and daring way. She did it right in front of Prosecutor Blackwell's nose by feeding it to her dog.
No,
Of course, now it all makes sense. I was puzzled as to why Gero, who should know her own dog's eating habits, would feed Judo more than he could possibly finish.
Your Honor, please order an investigation of the yard right now.
Yeah, by the way, dough, raw dough, is not terribly good for dogs.
She cooked it, remember?
Did she cook it?
Yes,
Yes, she did.
Okay.
And what should the police at the theater be looking for, Jack?
Hugo must have buried his leftover dumplings somewhere around his doghouse.
Yeah. Regardless, though, even if it's cooked, that much dough is not, like, a small amount of dough for a dog is fine, but if you feed them that much, it'll gum up their works, like, really badly.
Oh, yeah.
Because their system is not designed to digest food like that.
Yeah, but in this case, you could tell she was desperate.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Dumplings that Gary made out of the udon dough with her blood in it.
Here. This is preposterous.
I want to thank you, Simon. If you hadn't kept me going, I might have given up along the way.
What are you blathering on about? You still have work to do. Now, by your hand, finish this wretched case off, Athena.
You got it. Gero, do you remember what you said would happen when the truth is finally revealed?
When the truth's revealed, it'll be your balloon or mine that goes pop. Got it.
Time to go pop!
Well, now the truth is out, and it looks to me like it's your balloon that goes pop.
Perfect!
Bull cook. I have a concussion. Am I a Rakugo artist? I was the one who was supposed to inherit that name. But then, she's so...
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. I know it.
Ow.
No. One more. No?
Why are my balloons bursting? Daddy, are you mad at me? I've been a bad girl.
I knew it! I told you one more.
I know. Well, technically, too.
So yeah, on Twitter, there were a lot of posts of, in the SpongeBob memes with their mustache. They were fake? Of course they were fake!
Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, I didn't realize that's not her hair color either.
Are you ready to tell us everything now, Gero?
The whole reason I entered the world of Rakugo in the first place was to follow in my father's wonderful footsteps and inherit his stage name.
His stage name? You don't mean...
Window Tornado.
I knew I wasn't very good at storytelling, but I thought that if I did that stupid balloon thing like Shisho wanted, I'd inherit the name someday.
But Master Tornado gave the name to his junior disciple.
Yeah. That's why I took my revenge on Shisho during the show celebrating the name succession.
Talk about taking it way too far.
Yeah, like very petty.
So that was your entire motive?
I doubt anybody else could understand, but inheriting my father's name was everything to me. It was my whole reason for living.
Then you're not living right. Of all the days you could have taken your revenge, why did you choose the day of the show?
Because I wanted to pay Window back for stealing what was rightfully mine. I wanted to pin the blame on him at the show where all the Tornado fans were gathered.
But then, Uendo tried to shift the blame onto Bakuette. And now we know the whole story.
There's just one more thing I want to know. Did you know that Master Tornado was making udon in his dressing room yesterday?
No, I didn't. When I saw the soba-making tools, I was worried about my allergy. But it was my only chance to get my revenge on the two of them, so I went ahead and did it.
So it was premeditated crime, but in the end you only went through with it on impulse. Then the allergic reaction on your hand is from touching the soba in the refrigerator with your bare hands. When you were tampering with the crime scene after your master's death.
Yeah. By that time, I wasn't clear-headed enough to worry about my allergy.
Gero, how could you do all this, you idiot?
Gero, I get your desire to inherit your father's name. But what you really should have inherited from him wasn't his name, but his heart.
His heart. Do you have anything to add, Prosecutor Sadmati? Any objections? No, Your Honor. Miss Athena Sykes.
Yes? That's the first time he's used my name.
I shall be sure to remember your name.
Really?
It seems he finally recognizes you as a proper adversary.
Thanks. That's all I ask, Prosecutor Sadmati.
Hey, Faye, you stop pointing it out!
What?
He just said, bald! My eyes! It looks like there are no further objections. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant.
You know, if he's still conscious. Hey, he's conscious.
Ah, good. It seems we have made a full recovery. You have made a full recovery. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Bucky Wet.
Woo!
And there was much rejoicing. Yay!
Oh, no! My buckwheat noodle, stop it! Hooray!
Yay! Woo! This court is adjourned.
No, stop it! Now he's calling me Big Bald.
Congratulations, Bucky. I'm so glad you were found innocent.
I know you're not talking about me though, because Judge. You said 5-head and then bald.
Well, yeah, that's the joke. Five.
No, I get what that is. I'm talking about like the girl had 5-head. Yeah.
Yes, that's what he was referring to.
Yeah. You wrote that?
You read that.
Yes.
Thanks for everything, Miss Chickadee.
But it still sucks that you were accused of a crime you didn't commit. Did Orlando have it out for you or something?
I don't think so.
Wendo said it was the moment idea he got when he saw the soba-themed cards.
Simon, where have you been?
I stopped in at Wendo's questioning. Only you, Bucky, could get framed for a crime on a whim.
No way. I almost got convicted out of convenience?
Well, at least you've been completely cleared of all charges, so buck up, Bucky. On a more important note, what I really want to know is, why didn't Master Tornado let Gero inherit her father's name?
What do you mean, on a more important note, Miss Chickadee?
Don't be such a wet blanket. Just go with the flow. Now come on. You think the Master was trying to encourage her to quit the entertainment business?
Nah, that's not it. He didn't give the name to her because he wanted Gero to find her own calling in life. To perform whatever she wanted without being bound by her father's name or Rakugo.
She missed the point.
Making udon was his way of showing his support for her in her new endeavor.
Yeah, so that she could approach him a bit better. That makes sense.
So that's why he called you to the theater, huh? To teach him how to make udon?
A more roundabout way I've never seen, but that's Master Tornado for you.
So this entire incident happened because of a misunderstanding? How sad.
By the way, Giro wasn't the only person Master Tornado was trying to cheer on. Even though the person in question still seems unaware of the Master's intentions.
What? You talking about me? Come on, no way. All that old man ever did was criticize my soap.
That's not true, Bucky.
I prefer that proof.
There must be a way to make Bucky see just how much Master Tornado care about him.
What was found on him?
Well, it's Udon.
You literally missed by it.
Yeah.
What's Bucky inside say to inherit?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Take a good look, Bucky. Whose name is on there as the holder of this title deed?
It's still in my name.
Master Tornado was just up to one of his tricks when he said he stole the shop from you. He was trying to force you to grow into a truly capable owner in your father's stead.
He probably used some tough love on you so that the shop wouldn't just go belly up. No.
I see. I never knew. Master Tornado, I'm so sorry.
Keep working hard, Bucky, and pay him back by living up to his expectations.
Thanks, Simon. And you too, Miss Chickadee. One day, my soba's gonna be so good, it'll knock that old man's socks clean off. After all, I'm the 4th generation owner of Wet Soap. Wet Noodle number 4. Well, I'd better be getting back to my shop. I gotta get ready for the lunch rush.
Hold on. Can I place an order for delivery, Bucky?
Yes, Miss Chickadee.
Could you deliver a bowl of udon to Giro on behalf of her master?
You got it. I'll make sure it's got all the TLC Master Tornado would have packed in it too.
Thank you.
Well, see you. Be sure to drop by my shop sometime.
I will, and I'll bring the whole agency with me.
Do us all proud, Bucky.
I'll have the best soba in town waiting for you when you come.
And a nice robot arm.
Excuse me, but Mr. Eldoon would like a word with you.
Well, no, this is soba, not udon.
Yeah, but I'm sure, like, hey man, why are you bustling in on my turf?
And he said, "Peace out."
Peace.
It's nice to see somebody giving it their all, isn't it? I wonder if I leveled up any thanks to this case.
Yes.
Yes, you Fire Emblem leveled up, but you only got 1 stat up. Are you serious? And it was the luck stat. Oh, come on.
Don't kid yourself. The trial would have been a spectacle and a half had I not been at your side.
You don't know that.
For a lawyer who's versed in psychology, you're too full of weak points. You need to learn to analyze yourself more objectively.
Oh, or you could just teach me some of your famous mind tricks, Simon.
No,
Shut someone down, and why not?
because the more pesky lawyers there are, the harder my job becomes. So it's in my best interest for you to remain green forever.
Hey! What about what's in my best interest, huh? Besides, weren't you the one who had the wool pull over your eyes by your window?
Must you remind me? How could I have known a window was the time would do time soba?
Hey, speaking of time soba, I just thought of something funny.
Oh goody, I can't wait.
Okay, here it is. In time soba, where didn't the Ma number 9 get counted? Come on. Do you know, Simon?
How should I know?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I knew that. That's low.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Rotful. Rolling on the
That I should have known. Come on, let's go get soba or something and go home.
Your treat?
I'll treat you to 50% of the tab. And don't forget, you still owe me for that manju.
Really, Simon? It wouldn't hurt for you to pay for me every once in a while, you know.
Quit squawking and start walking, Athena.
The only time I pay for you is when I train you in exposing your weaknesses later that night.
Hey, wait for me!
If I pay for you, you have to let me expose your weaknesses later that night. Excuse me? Excuse me?
No.
You heard what I said.
Yeah, no, that's wrong on so many levels because in essence they're like older brother.
They are both full-fledged adults at this point.
Well, that yes, but they always treated each other as siblings, more or less. Why do you think they fight like that so much?
Potato, potato.
I may still have a ways to go as a lawyer, but just like Mr. Wright, Apollo, and Simon before me, I'm going to get there someday. After all, I've inherited their passion for our courts and the law. Je peux le faire. I can do this.
No, I didn't have to translate.
If I didn't train with you, Athena, how am I expecting you to expose Mr. Justice's weaknesses? One little detail I liked about that image, the letters on the cards of the characters have the first letter of their name. The letter of their first name, which is nice. Save your current progress.
Yeah.
You want to see the beginning of Revolution?
Fine.
Turnabout Revolution.
I think
The final case of the game until the DLC came out. But this is technically the end game of the main game.
Oh, she got to star in the show.
No. These are just actors.
Oh.
Does that look like a 14-year-old?
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. Oh, jeez.
Good people of Kurain, we can't allow things to go on like this. The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb. And to the Garenian regime, make no mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you. A dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
So, I'm kind of noticing that stance he has is kind of familiar.
Alright, let's at least go in at least a little bit, because this part is actually funny, until they start talking.
Alright, so if we're gonna do that, I'm gonna point it out right now.
Mm-hmm.
The way he was sitting, and all his clothing, reminded me of when, Apollo was injured.
Apollo was injured?
From the blast?
Oh. I think that's coincidental.
Arm in a sling here.
Mm-hmm.
Eye bandage across that eye. The same one.
So maybe it was unconscious. Maybe he did so unconsciously. And he didn't realize it. He didn't realize it at the time.
More like history repeating itself.
Maybe. Yeah.
And this concludes our report on recent television hijacking incident in Kurain. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events?
Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie. Apollo?
Yeah. Dirk, what are you up to this time?
Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo?
You could say that, but it was a long time ago.
And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent.
Yeah, about that.
Hey now, is that any way to talk about a man who raised you?
Huh?
Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. How have you been, son? It's that guy that was on TV. Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo. I just beamed in from Kurain. And boy, are my arms tied.
This can't be happening. I must be dreaming. Or hallucinating. Or both.
No, you're not, Apollo. It's that TV hijacker slash insurgent in the flesh.
I'm so confused.
Mr. Hijacker, sir? I have so many questions, I don't even know where to begin. But let's start with the big bit about the man who raised you.
So, you said you saw snippets of DBZ Bridge, right?
A little bit. Yes.
I have so many questions!
Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the Rebel Dirk.
This sounds like Luffy and his father. Actually, yeah, no, this is even more accurate than I thought. Because guess what Luffy's father's name is?
What?
Monkey D. Dragon.
Yeah, nice. You want to know something funny? I'm looking up the voice actor who voices him. One of the people he voices is the king in Rising of the Shield Hero.
Ha.
Or wait, something like that.
Oh wait, no. So that means this is Sojiro. This is Sojiro from Persona 5.
Yeah, no, I was able to hear it.
Yeah.
You're right. Yes, it is Sojiro.
Yeah, it is that guy. Okay. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity.
Trucy, what do you say we close up early today?
What? Why?
Oh, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder.
I know I'm gonna regret this, but... What do you want, Dirk? You just show up here without warning after all this time. What gives?
I came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice.
Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here?
Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with, too, but... The fact is I came here to see you. That's the honest truth.
Yes, I think we've established that. It figures. I haven't seen him in like 10 plus years, and he's already asking for a favor. He went out for milk those many years ago.
Hey, I disappeared for a reason, alright? I was accused of killing my wife!
He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases.
Oh, come on, it's not like you were accused of killing your best friend or something.
Come on, Polly. Details. Inquiring minds want to know.
Okay, hold your horses. First, I've got a few questions of my own.
Before you do anything, examine, Charlie.
The plant?
Yes.
Yeah, the plant. Charlie. That's Charlie the houseplant.
You know, my hideout used to have a houseplant, too. We called it Apollo.
I bet it was a cactus.
How'd you guess?
Because Polly's hair is just as spiky.
Hey, leave my hair out of this.
And he has a prickly attitude to boot.
I better quit while I'm ahead. Yeah. Jerk.
Durka Durka.
Jerk.
Pleased to meet you, you little lady. My name is Dirk Sadmati. I'm well, a rebel by trade.
A rebel? But on TV, they were calling you an insurgent. So which is it? Personally, I vote for a rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way.
I mean, he is, and that is correct. I just realized there's a red, like, full jacket. The only person who would wear that is Apollo.
Yeah, because, well, remember what Apollo wears normally.
Yeah, he wears a red vest, but not a jacket.
Yeah, he doesn't wear the full jacket.
Wonder if he ever will.
Who knows? That's you.
Oh, sorry. I'm being dumb. Trucy?
You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group. The Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good ones.
The DD.
In Kurine, I'm like the boogeyman. A tall tale parents used to spook their kids straight.
That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with.
This little lady's a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material, if you get my drift. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. He doesn't know. Give him a break.
I know.
Give him a break.
Nobody does.
We all know it's just...
In this group of people, nobody knows.
Except Phoenix.
Yeah, and I said this group. Like these 3 people don't know.
You're talking about... I thought you were talking about the Wright Anything Agency.
No, I'm talking about Dirk, Apollo, and Trucy. Don't know.
Yeah, it's true. None of them know except for Phoenix, and it's just...
Wait, what?
Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me. Dad? She's the plucky one, all right.
Someone pluck me out of my misery.
Now, about that man who raised you business.
Yeah.
What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo?
The truth is, I grew up in the kingdom of Karine. Did I, never mention that?
No. Oh, so you grew up in... Wright? Wait, are you saying you're not from around here, Polly?
No, it's just I was raised in Karine when I was really little.
Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. How come you never told me? It's like the game designers keep changing his backstory left and right.
Yeah, because I believe the original story was that he grew up in like a European nation.
I think they just mentioned that he grew up somewhere else. I don't think they specifically state where he grew up.
I think they mentioned it with being a European nation.
I don't think so.
Anyway.
But either way, they keep adding things to his backstory, like where it scans and it does seem like it would be plausible, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I thought the backstory with his friend in Dual Destinies was enough.
Yeah.
But this feels like it's going a little overboard. But, you know, whatever. What do I know? It's not like it actually detracts from his character.
No, but it
It is a lot, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really hurt his character, you know?
I mean, I guess if you, like, explain anybody's backstory, you'll hear a story or two.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's called the Apollo Justice Trilogy. They have to make sure they give him something to do. Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you?
What? That I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke.
It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you. So you two haven't seen each other in a while?
You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years.
Wow. That's a really long time.
Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me.
Not a chance. It's just, well, starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello.
I get it. It's fine. Though, truth be told, it's weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Karine. No, that's not true. I probably tried to forget about it on purpose.
I just noticed that Nayuta had a shirt that had Lady Kira's
Yeah,
on it.
I did too.
Or maybe it was the Plume Punisher, I don't know.
Yes.
Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it we can help you with? I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure of Karine. That's where you come in.
The Founder's Orb?
Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours? Don't go believing everything you see on TV. No one's seen hide or hair of the Founder's Orb for some time. No way!
So that was just a bluff? Okay, Faye. Buff banana. What are you going to do if you don't find it?
I don't know. Guess that just means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? He did what any good lawyer would do. Bluff.
Different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on. I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room.
That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb.
Really?
Yes, baseless allegations, all of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes.
Ooh, so it's like a setup.
That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We know now the Founder's Orb is in Karain Village.
Karain Village?
Yes, I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have direct relations with Karain.
Spirit mediums, right.
Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff. Archaeology buff?
Oh, okay.
My defiant dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. Apparently, someone asked the doctor to study the orb.
So whoever asked him to do that is the real thief?
Most likely.
And you think this guy will just hand the orb over to you?
My compatriot, Dats, says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing.
Dats. I remember running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh?
Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me? It doesn't matter either.
I haven't seen you in years, and you waltz in here asking for a favor? By the way, this is, just for clarity's sake, this response is based off of my own personal history.
No, that's fine.
I never knew my father.
No, that's fine. Fair enough.
And I would respond the same way.
No, you're fine. Honestly, honestly, that either way it leads to the same conclusion. So
Yeah. You have a lot of nerve, you know.
Of course we'll help, right, Apollo?
Well, wait, Trucy!
Oh, come on. It's not like you have any work anyway. Besides, we're talking about rebels and legendary treasure here. It'll be fun.
Why is she always into the things I'm not?
because it's a little sister thing.
Yeah. Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium.
What do you mean faceless?
Images of the Founder, the Holy Mother of Karain, never show her face. To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in Kiranism.
The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. I mean, what could she have looked like to make them hide her face like that? A bucktooth with big lips!
That's not a woman, it's a man, man! As for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago. It has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that any who could solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the Founder herself.
Sounds like one big fairy tale to me.
In any case, it's just what us Defiant Dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power and thus the legal authority to rule Karain.
Wait, suppose I believe this legend. Then anybody could become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Garan regime?
Only the rulers of Karain have ever laid eyes on the orb, Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. I mean, not like I need spiritual power. I was the voice of Ermac, for Pete's sake. And that guy is swimming in souls. Or he's made of souls, whatever the logic is. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to see with your own two eyes?
That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing.
Founder's Orb. Huh.
Apparently has a stand.
That should just about cover everything. Any other questions?
Not right now.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son.
Sushi?
I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so... yeah, I was just thinking it was time for lunch. You dig in too, lady. After all, we're practically family, right? I mean, he's not wrong.
No.
Thanks, Dad. Oh, that tuna looks good.
It's sad because the way they're treating each other is
The
basically how it would be.
The way they keep, like wink, wink, nudging it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This salmon sushi's got my name on it.
Yeah, my favorite sushi is salmon as well. I like the spicy Californian rolls.
Nice. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have.
I'm good.
Oh, well, okay. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here.
What's this?
A picture of your father. It's been 23 years since he passed away.
Have we ever seen their father?
Nope, this is the first time we see Apollo's father.
Wait, is Chushi's father a different person?
Yes.
Okay, so they have the
have the
same
same-
mother.
Yeah, La Miroir is both of
Okay,
their
so they're
mothers.
half siblings.
Yes, they are.
I
half
didn't know
siblings.
that.
Yeah, because remember, Apollo's father is this guy,
Yeah.
and Trucy's father was Zach Gramarye.
Yeah, no, I knew that, but I thought they both had Zach Gramarye as their father. I didn't realize they were half siblings.
Yes, they are half siblings.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Same
Okay.
mother, different fathers.
Cool.
Mhm.
Huh? This is my father?
His name was Jove Justice.
Jove.
He looks like he's a traveling musician. I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that.
Why are you giving this to me now?
I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture. What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy.
Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it, so go on, take it. And don't ever let it go, you hear? Maybe it'll help you in the trial later.
I was about to say, great. Now it's going to be related, isn't it?
Well, every little thing that you get brought up in this is related in something.
I mean, the fact that it got added to the court record, yeah.
I mean, everybody's like, even I was like, oh, bloody.
Okay, that little line at the end, who died in Karine. Oh, no.
Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road?
1 second. Hey, Trissy, any idea where Athena is?
She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport.
Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Wright is coming back today.
Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now?
Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point sitting around here waiting. Let's get going.
I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure. To Crane Village, then. The Founder's Orb awaits. All right, to the kingdom, to Crane Village.
Hiya!
And let's just say the Founder's Orb isn't the only gem we're probably going
Oh
to
wow,
see here today.
Karine looks very different now. I remember it having streamers?
It's kind of the same. It's pretty much the same.
Is it? Okay, I remember there being a little bit more embellishment on...
Maybe it's toned down a little bit in the years.
Yeah.
Because the last time we saw Crane Village was...
during a festival, right?
Sound familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this is Karine, the mystical village of spirit channeling. And where ancient traditions come alive. Looks like a really peaceful place.
I think the last time we saw this place was Justice for All.
Yeah. It's the second game, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, huh, Apollo?
Come to think of it, we used to live way up in the mountains too, just like this.
Sure brings back memories. Those were the days, the three of us living happily in peace. I still can't wrap my mind around it all, you know?
that Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Sadmatty's as well. And the way you two talk about it like it was nothing the whole bus ride here.
I guess it is a lot to take in.
So tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid? Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar, he was. A real rascal. He and Nayuta used to run around in the open fields, naked as jaybirds.
Excuse me?
It's a parent thing, you know sometimes how kids run around naked.
No, I get that. Just, wow.
He's a dad. Come on, you're telling me he's not going to say stuff like that?
Oh, no.
My mom still tells stories like that to other people all the time about me. I even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit.
Whoa, Dirk.
No way! Prosecutor Sadmatty used to be like that too? The two of them would end up with leeches on their butts and cry like babies.
Dirk, don't you think you've said enough?
Son, I haven't said nearly enough. That was only 15% of what I was going to go into. Aw, you're no fun. Yeah, I want to hear more about the misadventures of Polly. Guess who?
Pearl?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what are you people doing
I
here?
think it's Pearl. Oh, it's Emma.
Oh,
I forget, okay? But Pearl will show up eventually.
you gonna do Emma or not?
I mean, it's
Emma?
You know this lady, son?
Yeah, this is Emma Sky. She's a detective.
technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies?
By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case?
Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you?
Huh? How'd you know that? We're actually on our way to meet with him right now.
Figures. Well, follow me.
He was murdered, wasn't
I'll
he?
show you the way.
Really?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady.
It's not a gift horse, he's dead.
Oh, come on. Hey, come on. Wow, Apollo, you certainly have surrounded yourself with attractive women. I didn't realize you were that much of a stud, son. You must get it from me.
Hi, Nazca Lines.
You must get it from me. I was quite the stud in my day. Brain Village, Doctor Study.
So this is Dr. Buff's study.
Wow, look at all those books.
He got crushed by his own books.
The shelves go from floor to ceiling. It's like a library here.
And there's an outline of a person underneath.
Yes,
the
and
books.
lots of artifacts, too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son, there are so many relics, they're spilling onto the floor. What a delightfully amusing room.
All I see
Why
is
is
a
the
mess.
Legend of
And what's with
Zelda
that
boss
white
here?
outline? What was that, Faye?
Why is there a Legend of Zelda boss here?
Oh, yeah, Coloctus.
Close enough, I guess.
It is based on...
like Peter Griffin there.
Emma, where's the doctor?
He
Dead.
is. He died last night.
Wait, what?
It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. We're labeling it an accidental death.
What? Please tell me you're joking.
As if I'd come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo.
Yeah, I guess not.
A scholar killed by his own books?
Oh man, what do we do now? I mean, how
This is
can
why
he
you don't listen
transfer
to me.
ownership of the orb to you if he's dead?
Yes,
this
that is a problem. Go ahead,
this
Emma.
Emma, can you...
Why?
Okay, what?
Eep, stop it. This is why whenever someone says books are harmless, I say bullshit.
Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened?
Alright, why don't we leave it?
Yeah, we are leaving it here. Alrighty, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door.